Oh no, that's
So
great.
that's what she do.
What?
Oh,
What we do?
let's get down to what she said.
Sometimes
Y'all be popping it out.
Sometimes.
Listen,
I didn't I tell you?
Put a little extra
You be
ump in
popping
it.
it out.
Listen. You be surprised what good penis to do to you.
Yeah.
Seriously, like you be like, So I most definitely understand. I don't even know how to start. Dang. Go ahead, Kyra. You got this one.
Let's start with a
Turn that off, though.
Let's start with a funny question.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this: would y'all prefer length over width?
What?
I'm just asking.
Kyra, don't start this shit.
You said start it.
Don't start this shit.
We might as well get it.
I'm for sure a person that feels like, for me, it's just the experience. So it has to be an experience thing. So I'm not, because I have had good small things and I have had bad big things. So just it's the experience for me. Like if it's good, it's good. And the person, you know what you got. So if you know how to use it, then I'm perfectly fine with that.
Well, you know what I'm going with.
I don't know. The way you smile like you got it yesterday.
Paper cuts hurt too.
Oh, paper cuts.
Wow.
Please, that's a story. That's what you should tell when that man told you that. That was a story right there. I didn't see that coming right there, sis.
Okay, so what about you?
Look, somebody else go.
What about what exactly is the question you're going to ask?
So, would you prefer? I would say.
She said length over width.
Yeah, but if for women, wetness over tightness.
I always wonder, is it even a such thing as?
What make a good?
No,
It could be both. You could be tight.
No, but I don't even feel like.
But what if it's tight but don't get wet?
You could be tight and dry.
That sounds painful.
That hurts the male as well.
Oh.
And my feelings.
Do women really be just dry though?
Why I always ask that?
I be confused.
Like he parted the Red Sea 3 times.
Like people be saying, wait till you get older, but it's just like if I like a nigga, I can't imagine not being.
Let me just tell you something.
That's why
it's
emotional. It's more so how you may be feeling. Just say if you want to have a quick fling, you won't get nobody around. You're gonna be wet and moist if you have a
like if you stimulate it. Yeah, like if your brain is stimulated.
It's just like we extra hard when we.
But I always say I don't feel like it's no bad coochie. I feel like men tell women, they tell us all the same thing. This is the best I ever had. This is the latest
that's
I ever
not true.
No.
It is bad coochie.
I have heard men say like bitches loose as hell. Like damn,
Yeah.
what make her loose though? Because I
in
just
there.
want to know how many bitches.
You trying to be loose?
How many? No, but I just want to know how many dicks it would take to feel loose. Like how a bitch just
right.
loose? Bitch, you ain't keep them.
I don't know because I never heard nobody ask me about no looseness.
I mean, I just.
If you gotta fall in there,
Hey, I get.
and you can't, and then there's a lot
So
of
what
niggas
is
that
fall in there? So when you just put it in and go right in, that's loose.
Cut. Did he just say?
He said fall in there.
I see what type of. I see what
No,
type.
no,
I see
no,
where
no.
this stuff is.
No.
We gonna be laughing all night. You see that?
And then you fall up in there, and then you blame the guy from not being big enough. He is.
So you
big
said
enough.
that some women that's claiming that a man has a small penis is really sometimes too loose.
No,
I heard
sometimes
that
it's
before.
true, but sometimes women will say that
To make themselves feel good.
Yeah.
Well,
See, she heard it before.
Heard what?
That what I said.
I bet that person with a loose coochie got a good hotel.
Them the ones who spoil you when you do know that shit spoiled. That's when you get spoiled to work. Yeah.
So you saying bitches that got loose coochie be tricking?
Man,
Yeah.
I know a bitch that got 7 kids. I know that coochie loose and she keep a nigga.
Yeah.
But that don't mean nothing. You gotta know it's people out there with no kids and have loose coochies.
Exactly.
When you look on Pornhub, look at those girls and their coochie lips. Your coochie lips don't look like that. I hope not.
Nah.
So it ain't about how many kids you got.
Yeah.
You got to stop judging on that kid shit. Every conversation we have, you bring up a person with a lot of kids. You got to cut that out. But that don't mean shit though.
That don't mean that mean that bitch got tried to trap 7 niggas.
Did we try to trap 7 niggas and then 7 niggas try to trap her? The other thing you also got to think, what if you had a kid every time you fucked? How many kids would you have? So when you
We ain't
kids
talking about me.
No, but I'm saying when you bring up a bitch with a lot of kids, just remember if every time you fucked, you had a baby, how many kids would you have? So it ain't about how many kids.
If every
you
time I
got.
She
fucking
just
got
really
pregnant,
fertile.
I wouldn't have that.
She's really
She's
fertile.
really fertile.
I
Some
thought it
women
was because
can-
niggas couldn't pull out.
But you feel like that and you got
I feel like
kids.
7 niggas couldn't pull out.
I don't think no nigga want to pull out.
Exactly.
True.
The only niggas that's really trying to really protect what they got is wearing a condom, put 2 on.
Right, and then like,
It's
okay,
there.
Niggas putting 2.
I got 4 kids, so they always tell me that I got good 2 kids.
And wait, hold on.
They can't
First
pull
of
out.
all, thank you because that's how I feel when a nigga be like, yeah, baby girl, I got 8 kids. I be like, he got some good dick. Cause she was scooting up on it, she wouldn't let him pull out. So I think that about the women too. It's not about how many kids you got. That ain't got shit to do
I
with it.
definitely think that about
Cause then it's hoes out here with no kids.
I definitely
It's
think
loose
that.
coochies out here with no
They be
kids.
farting, it's just everything.
What?
Yeah.
So if we be farting, it's loose?
No, not sometimes.
Oh.
No.
What is
It's like, hold on.
So wait a minute. See, talking all that shit, look at you. Walked into the lion's den. So then I was talking about earlier about, do y'all still take sexy pictures?
Yes,
I just started.
I don't.
So you still take sexy pictures, but how old are you if you don't mind me asking?
27.
27. But I was still taking pictures at 27 too. So do you send them?
Yeah.
Do you take them for yourself or do you take them with the intentions of sending them?
Bitch, somebody got to see this picture.
Yeah,
What the fuck you
it's-
talking
yeah,
about?
But
yeah.
no, when I take sexy pictures, I take them and then if I be like, ooh, okay. I just really take them to see how I look and then if I feel like, ooh, this the one, I'm sending it.
So,
But I want to see how I look first, so 9 times out of 10, I'm usually taking them for myself. But okay, I got somebody in mind that's gonna get it if it look right. But if it don't look right, because I just got into, like I was telling her, like lingerie and stuff like that, because I was with somebody for 8 years, and it was like when I wore lingerie, I felt like I looked stupid. Like that's
But
how
now
I
you
feel.
Did you
more-
feel
more
like-
confident in yourself? You feel
No,
like-
I
Yeah.
fuck with niggas who appreciate that type of shit.
Well,
But-
you was free. You was free. You ain't in a
But it
relationship.
was the confidence too. If you really think about it,
Yeah.
obviously you wasn't confident in that relationship
Exactly.
because when I walk out the room, shit, I don't give a fuck if that nigga head ain't turned. Bitch, I look good.
Yeah,
I look good. You see me?
that's how you.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna add the clip of my picture that I was unable to send to somebody. I was in a relationship for a long time. That's where it really came from. My friend, she in a relationship, and she hadn't been feeling herself, so she just got up and took some pictures and sent them to her man because she hadn't saw him. So I was like, damn, I just think like I was in a relationship that whole time, and I ain't never sent that man no nasty pictures. He ain't never asked for no nasty pictures either. Like, should a nigga ask you, or should you just be sending it willingly?
I think you should send
Send
it
it
willingly.
willingly.
Because I don't think I
It's
like
about
If he
it.
the-
asks you,
about the
he's
gen-
asking every.
It's about the genuineness, and just to go back to where he was like, "Oh, I just do it just because of that's tricking." It's not tricking. It's like you got to do it to be genuine. Because if you don't, it's like, damn, now you're calling yourself a hoe.
So
Like I felt like
Yeah.
I
I
looked
do that
good.
to
I
every
want
girl.
Or
to-
have no motive.
I do
It's
it.
just about motives. It's about
Yeah.
what I'm okay.
But if I like a nigga and I'm messing with him, I'm gonna be like, shoot, I want to share this with you because I feel like I was looking sexy and I wanted you to see.
okay. Well, from here on out to my next relationship, I'll be sending him pictures. But it's so Jasmine Sullivan came through on the come through. Kyra, since you like to go first, what's your favorite song now?
On It is definitely my favorite song.
You can relate to it?
I'm venturing more up into other songs, but yes, I definitely can relate to On It. That's my jam.
On It is my song too. I like the day on there just
It's the beat.
singing. It's the beat. It's the overall. It's when she was like, "Take this water and hydrate, bitch." Y'all feel like I talk like that to niggas because that's how I talk to these niggas. Like, here, bitch, you thirsty, drink some water. So when she said that, I was like, I felt that on a spiritual level. Like, it's other women out there talking to niggas like that. That's how we. Now with me, because of what I'm going through, it's the song she got with her. I relate to because I do feel like you do so much for a man, off and them to go and want to be with somebody. I don't even want to make this into no sad story. It's just that song, but On It is for sure one of my favorite songs. I like the song when she was talking. Damn, I don't know the title of the song, but I have it by the time I supposed to have it. When she was talking about tricking with a nigga, but not just when she talked about tricking with him, but it's another song about him tricking with her or on her. I just like it. But then it leads me to this. Do you have any hotels? You can go first, then, sir.
Yeah. My hotels, that's what you call it.
Mm-hmm.
Are kind of erotic. Should I say?
Like a
Come
movie,
on, share.
look like a movie or a book.
It's both, and if you
Mhm.
believe it or not, they will entwine.
Wait, you a tourist, right?
Yeah.
Y'all are nasty motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean,
A tourist changed my life
What
in
am I-
all
where
but
ways.
if you May 5th,
I hate y'all though.
Cinco de Mayo.
I hate you. I hate a tourist.
She do.
I hate
She
a
be
tourist.
on Facebook bringing us down. I'm like, and I
Be
found
bringing
it.
us
I be like,
Bringing
what
us
the fuck
down.
this nigga do to you? He did something to her.
Fuck the shit out of me, and
Bringing
then
us down.
everything else was bad.
Tourists is some motherfuckers. I had a tourist experience.
Let him tell his story. We not. This ain't about zodiac signs. We just know Taurus is freaky. So now it makes sense. I feel like your stories are erotic.
Yeah.
Our movies, our books. I believe it.
So in my mind, I'm thinking anybody else having a sexual experience bring their self to be free or related.
So
to
is
some
this
type
a
of-
story? Do your stories at the end? Do you be like, "Oh, I felt like a hoe when I did that"?
Absolutely not, because I meant to. It was there for me to. I presented it. I wanted it. Nothing is a
You
mistake.
sound like a fucking Taurus because
It's true.
when having sex with a Taurus, that's how it comes off. Like I meant to do this.
Yeah,
I
I
was
hate
supposed to do this. I came here to do this like this. Your reaction was the your reaction was the reaction that I wanted.
Yeah.
So can you go into any small, semi, clean, I don't know, details? Look at this nasty motherfucker, unclean.
Well, I take that back. I did feel like a whole one experience in my life. Super horny. I'm a guy, I had sex with 2 different people in the same day.
You know what? So when I was telling somebody, I was at work talking about this video, and I was like,
And it was good.
I was like, I don't know if I have any whole stories because I was in a relationship for 7 years. I'm like, I'm trying to think, like, can I? And the guy was like, so you ain't never had sex with 2 people in the same day?
Yeah.
And I was like, you in my business? He was like, that's a yes. I was like, don't do that.
And I wasn't,
Wait, I
I
was
wasn't
like,
in a relationship, though.
I wasn't in a relationship either.
Yeah, so I could
And
do that.
the first time, with my first experience, it was really good. I was satisfied.
I was satisfied. Yeah.
Have you ever experienced where it was still like something at the tip and that you wasn't done?
Yeah.
So when I got in my car, it was like my pants rubbed against me and I was like, let me reply to this text message. Like, okay, I can pull up. And I pulled up. I went home and got myself together. But this is how you know, men are so nasty. I don't care how much we wash up. I always feel like 2 days after we have sex with a condom, it still smells like condom.
Use SKYN condoms. They don't have a smell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know about
That's the new condom.
I don't see. I've been in a relationship
That's
for
why
7
you can't-
years. Yeah, but the thing was, he was still hungry. He was okay with the rapper still being on there. And okay, Nick, you got a whole story. Look, you got a whole. Wait, we'll drink to that moment.
I have a hotel host story.
Ooh, like a quick stay or all night.
Quick stay.
Okay, I fuck with you the long way, sis. I fuck with you the long way. Quick stay. If a motherfucker don't know what quick stay is, I'll be like, quick fucking line.
Yeah, good fucking line.
Quick
Hold on,
fucking
but
line.
I
don't know where to
You
go.
know what a short stay is.
I don't know where to go.
Let me just let y'all know I did not know what a short stay was till I was like 28.
Let me just let you know none of us believe that. Go ahead, girl.
I swear. Seriously.
So I had one on like this little shopping spree with like the Tigers or whatever. I was like 17. So
Wait, with the Tigers, like the baseball team? Girl, we listening.
Okay, so then we was supposed to stay in this hotel, right? So we stayed in this hotel. So there was this guy that I seen. So I started playing with his mind. Like I would walk to the pool with my swimsuit on and stuff, giving him my. Never said nothing to the guy. I don't know his name to this day. Don't know who he is. Never seen him again. After that, I was in my room. He came to my room. He fucked me and he left.
Oh, was it good?
It was so good.
Did you Google him? Did you Google him? Did you try to Google him? Was you sleep? Was he?
No, I was ready.
But she didn't want nothing from me. That's how.
No, I know you ain't want nothing
It
from
was
me, but
a
I'm
natural nature thing. It wasn't about nothing else.
Was y'all here or was y'all out of town?
Who was out of time?
Oh.
That's what made it that fucking good.
Yeah.
So you had a one night stand.
No, she had a blind date fuck.
Basically.
I'm a prone at this point. Like
You ain't did that?
I have never had a one night stand.
Live your life.
You right. I need a
You
one
need
night
to fucking
stand.
live your life.
Somebody make a
You
mistake.
ain't gonna be here tomorrow to fuck talking about I'm gonna wait. Oh, I'm gonna play with this nigga until the 20th.
But I don't. That's not how I feel. I most definitely. I'm a moment person. So
Me too, though. That's Taurus and Gemini.
I haven't came across. I haven't been in a situation like that. I'm all for it. Like I was just telling somebody, like I've never been out of town and had a out of town boyfriend, and I feel like everybody else in the group.
Oh yeah.
Maybe everybody else in the group had one, but I don't know. But I have never had one, so yeah. You know, every time I go to the hotel, I always leave something by mistake. Always, and it literally be by mistake.
You know what I did that one time?
This is my 5th Lysandra necklace. I left a Lysandra necklace in the hotel before. Before Pandora, and it was just regular charm bracelets. I had left a charm bracelet with my earrings connected to it. Like,
was every time that good? It made you forget what the hell
Jesus,
you had?
earrings?
Right.
Jesus.
Especially
man.
my shit staying right
I
out.
told you, my
Hell yeah, fuck it. It ain't. It's worth it.
Okay, Kaka.
For those who don't know, I sell edibles and weed Kool-Aid. And I had a customer. He was a consistent customer. Always shopping. And one day he just cut into me like, what's up? And I was just like, nothing. I just got his number. But I would just call him like, these are my specials for the weekend or whatever. Because he would always spend money with me. Like, I'm talking about spending. So, I was like, okay, now he's spending. Like, and he was tipping me too. So I'm like, okay. And so then one day.
This is an older guy.
Oh, look at it.
And is.
I know.
So I was just like, me and the guy that I was kind of like really into, he wasn't really giving me the attention I need. Like, he was giving me sex, but he just wasn't giving me the other attention I need. That's why On It is my favorite song, because she said, I need more than a text message. She just needs you, like, you want to be with a guy spend the time? Yes, be intimate.
Don't touch me while you said intimacy. The fuck?
Most guys
Okay,
don't know that, and you expect them to
But I
after you
have
gave them
expressed-
some pussy or something.
No, but I have expressed that to them. I want to spend time with you. Like, let me know when you're free so we can get together and do stuff. I'm busy. Okay, busy man. Anywho.
That's a guy that it's a red flag that he's already in something.
Oh.
So it's your fault to stand and making yourself trouble instead of taking the hints, the natural hints that present
What took you
themselves.
so long to come sit on the blue couch with us? Because I see this how you gonna do us? You
That's
gonna
true.
give us the word?
But it's true.
Okay, but back to the hotel. We read.
All right, yeah.
Read
We
after the
derailed.
show. After
We
show,
derailed.
read.
All right.
We're gonna put that on we're gonna put a pin in that after show.
All right.
So he was one day, me and the guy was dating, whatever. It was just like whatever. So it was just like I just wanted to be in the company like of a man. Like I just wanted to chill, kick it or whatever.
Natural, right?
Didn't have my daughter, so I just hit him up like, "What you doing?" He like, "Nothing. What you doing?" I'm like, "Shit, chilling." He like, "Oh, you wanna go to the room?" I'm like, "Shit, go to the room." Like I got my own crib. I wish I would have went to the room, but it's okay. Just for the experience.
No, just to get away.
I had just moved at that time, so
So
at the
you
end I
was
was
good
still
with
enjoying
your
my
surroundings.
place. Yeah.
You was coming back to it.
Right. This wasn't thinking about it like that at the time. I did not think about it like that at the time.
Yeah.
And so it was just because it was just so spare the moment. And then I was like, I don't know if I'm fucking whatever. Like that fucking never was really my intention. It was just like, just spending time with somebody. So I feel like going to the room already initiated. We fucking. Let me tell y'all, when that man came up in there, we was just talking for a minute. And he just started taking off my shirt, just started taking off my clothes. And it was just like, he took his thing out. He was just like, paper cuts hurt too. But, let me tell y'all.
So he knew he had a little penis. He was humble. But he let you know, like, yeah, it's little, but I'm about to get the job done. I like that.
But let me tell y'all, it really was not little, though. So I don't know. He might have fucked with some blue-eyed pussies.
Or somebody
That's all
told
I'm
him.
saying.
Yeah,
Or somebody told him that, like, you know how bitches be when they
they
get
brought
mad.
his confidence
Yeah,
down.
it brought his confidence
And he
down.
started to
But
believe
when
it.
I tell
watch too
y'all,
much porn.
the first
That's not realistic.
the first time me and this man had sex, when I tell y'all we had sex 4 times, he came over at like 8 o'clock. When I tell you he did not leave to about 12, because I was like, yeah, it wasn't the biggest that I had ever had. But when I say it was just the experience, like, he just fulfilled that need I wanted. Like, because we set up, kicked it, talked, had shots, and he was like, damn, I want smoke. And I was like, shit, me too. And then I went and got in the shower, got back out, and took 2 showers by that time, because I took another one before I went out. So it was just like an experience, and he was an older guy, and this is the oldest guy I ever dated. And it's just like now, it's so crazy because we can just be cool, sit up, chop it up, but it's like we gon' fuck. Like, we're to this day. If I called him now and be like, what's up, what you doing?
Oh, so now he yo ho.
Yeah, so you now
And
he
look,
on the back burner.
this what he said. He was like, I was like, I don't got no. It was something came up. He was like, something about your boobs. I was like, oh, I don't have no boobs. He was like, oh, what am I? I was like, you. He was like, I'm me. I'm like, yeah. What you want to be? I was like, you want to be my boo? I'm a fairy boo.
So he not your hoe no more? So in that situation, was he your hoe or was you his hoe?
I definitely feel like he was my hoe because he was like, damn, it don't even.
You turned into a freak.
He was like, it don't even come. He was like, it don't even get up.
into a freak bitch.
He was like, it don't even get up back to back like this.
Wow.
So I think he was my hoe.
You turned
That's
into a
deep.
freak bitch.
I think y'all was each other hoes. Y'all needed each other. Y'all hold out on each other. And
Like
y'all
me and
had-
this nigga got in the shower. Me
Maybe
and this nigga got in the shower together. He washed my back. I washed his back.
everything
got out
is
of
an
So where he at?
experience.
Where he at?
Oh yeah, work right now.
Oh, so
Oh, you
you
still talking
decided
to him?
to be with him like permanently?
I mean, that's just my good friend.
A fuck
Hey,
buddy?
Listen, you know
That's my whole thing.
they call it side bitches and side niggas. They friends.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm
that's
saying.
just my friend.
Nah,
That,
yeah, I be like,
I mean, we not.
that's
you
all
feel like-
bitch. You feel me?
We not
Hey,
like that. We not like that right now.
but no,
But if it was that, I would call him. If he called me, I'd be ignoring him because I just feel like, okay, I'm kind of trying to.
no, but you
I'm on something
know
else,
also, Kyra, that I'm old. Everybody went with me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Y'all excited.
I'm dying to hear this. Come on, share.
Okay, this was a while ago, of course. And, I was talking to a guy. We had been talking, so we had already been together sexually anyway. But we had never, like, this was one of these days where he called me in the middle of the day and was like, I'm about to come over. So when he get to the door, he got a bottle. Now, we might have met each other while we were drunk, but we never had been drunk together. Like, yeah. So I'm like, it's Tuesday, sir. Like, who the fuck is drinking? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. He got a big bottle of something. I think it was something tequila, but it's a big ass bottle. I'm like, who? So he's like, just get some cups. Come on, let's just drink this. So I bring 1 cup. Look, 1 cup. Because, sir, it's Tuesday. 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
Like, what the
Maybe
fuck?
not how you lit on Tuesday.
I mean,
Long story short, he poured him a glass, and then he would pour me a glass. We had no chase. We didn't have no bottled water. We didn't have no pop. We was just drinking it. By the end of the bottle, I for sure was a whole different person. And you know how you know that you're not even drunk? It was one of the moments I didn't know I was drunk. Needless to say,
You must have sit down the whole time.
man, we was laying in the bed, like, just talking.
You didn't
Like,
know because I did that.
he was
Taking
pouring
shots?
drinks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as soon as you stand up, that shit hit you. Be like, bitch.
I never just drunk laying
do that.
down.
Girl.
Down, do
Oh,
it.
he fucked up.
If you
Man,
get fucked
and it
up.
was like, you know, my house is always, y'all can see it's a vibe. We turn these lights off, and y'all might get sleepy because it's a vibe in here.
Yeah.
But this wasn't the house. But I'm just saying, I like a good vibe. So now the bottle gone, and he like, well, won't you do this? Okay. And it just went from there.
Come on.
When I say it went from there, it went
Nope.
from, it was one of the moments where I needed to wash my hands when I was done because,
Oh, so you was squirting?
I was everything.
You ain't
Like,
like no fight. You said all right.
No,
But she-
nothing. But
She ain't
the
lying.
crazy thing was.
Okay.
But the crazy thing was, it wasn't the first time we had sex. We had sex before, but it most definitely was the best time we had. Like, if I was to see him again and he said he wanted to come over, for sure he would need to bring that bottle.
So this
What
is
kind of liquor was this?
Girl, it was some tequila.
Tequila.
When I tell you, it took us like we talked.
Tequila make you freaky.
It took us like it was 2 hours. It took us like 2 hours to finish the bottle because we was just
So
like
y'all killed it?
we was.
yeah.
It was.
That's why y'all was fucked up.
Girl, a big ass bottle, and the twist was he had already opened it, so he had already started drinking it, but he didn't drink a lot. But yeah, we finished the whole bottle. When I tell you that it really went from like my pants came off, then my shirt came off, like shit was coming off. Then I was like, well, wait, I got a bullet. Like, let me show you something. Like it really turned out to.
So
He
you could have
probably
shot a
got pregnant.
porno in that bitch.
Dog, I'm following him, and I didn't know who following him is. Like,
That was
for
your
real.
bitch that night.
No, he was no, it wasn't night. It was the daytime. It was the middle of the day. So we was, remember, we got here, like, not here, because I don't want nobody to come back and be like, no, not here. But when he got there, it was like 1 o'clock. By the time we was done with the bottle, it was like 3. We had played around till like 6:30.
Damn.
Like,
me,
no,
they
like
shit.
on
Y'all
some,
lost track of time.
like for real, he left
That's
pregnant.
dope,
We had to have left pregnant. His mouth most definitely left pregnant.
though. Wow.
Well, damn.
The sheets,
Well, your mouth left pregnant.
the sheets was pregnant. No, he was really my freak bitch that night. I'm not that day.
Damn.
What if he see this and be like, "Why
Look,
you
we
say
got
that?"
quiet. We think about our freak
Right.
bitches, man.
Hey, everybody need a freak bitch. I used to tell people all the time.
You definitely
So do you feel like
you need a nigga you could
when
just
you
get
married,
freaky with, like freaky.
You gonna always have your freak bitch on the side.
No,
Not when I'm married. Not when
Everybody
I'm married.
say that, but
That's
Is
the
my husband
off
a freak bitch
camera. That's the off camera.
maybe he could be your financial
after
bitch.
show.
He could be
That's
your
the
money
after show
bitch.
most
Put a
definitely.
pin in there. We're gonna take it to the after show.
This bitch in his spirit. No, but I feel like if I get married, he most definitely got to be a freak bitch.
In some ways.
Yeah.
Because you got to think, I don't give a fuck about a man
A
irritating
freak
me.
person not gonna bore you sexually.
Yeah, but if you irritate me, I know the makeup sex is gonna be great, and that's what's important about being irritated. Think about it. Like, we can argue all day long about the light bill being high, and I only paid half of it, and you still got to pay the other half. But at night, when we're done arguing, we need to be able to make up. Don't nobody want to make up with somebody with some awful ass sex? No. Because when I get in there, I spent the money, so I got to be your freak bitch, but vice versa. When you fuck up, you got to be my
awful
freak
sex.
bitch.
You shouldn't want no relationship with that motherfucker.
But if you with a
That's
person,
how I feel.
how did that work with you with a person with awful sex? With
That
they a
means they
good person?
financially stable. They-
Does it always
Everything else
mean
is a
that?
plus.
Yeah.
Cause that's the only way I'm selling.
So are you teaching them?
Yeah.
But it's
Oh.
like you.
I'm not a teacher either. I don't feel like I'm a
I'm
teacher.
not teaching no grown ass
I
motherfucker.
only fuck with people that know how to. If you don't, I'm.
You found that the first
I mean,
time.
I will teach you the things
Like-
that I like, but I can't teach you the
But realistically,
Basic.
You already know.
yeah, I think with the things that you like, a person can tell like by your conversation of the things that you like. Of course, they learn you, but if I gotta tell you or show you what I
Yeah.
like,
You
that's
have
too
to
much.
teach me how to
That's
sell.
too
Once I pulled out that bullet, that meant that I need stimulation on the outside. Like
Yeah.
that, if he didn't know that when we did the next time, then we couldn't do it. We couldn't do it no more.
Yeah.
But most definitely, paper cuts hurt too because that was for sure a paper cut day.
Wow.
Shit, that's the fuck I said. Like, wait a minute. This is a nasty ass conversation.
But you get it.
I got it.
You get it.
But I do feel like I used to say this all the time that I never would give up a person that gave good sex. Like I always kept them on standby.
That's
Not
what
a
I'm
person,
saying. That was
yeah,
my
not a person that
question.
I talked to. But if I was married, that's different. I'm speaking from a single point
I'm
of view.
saying, so you wouldn't keep them just knowing them. You ain't got to fuck them. But just keep them
I don't
as a
wanna know
friend
you, 'cause
distance.
But can I tell you something honestly about
I don't
me?
want to know you because I'm fucking.
Really
If you
want
got
to
good
have-
sex sex, I don't want to be your friend. Because what we gonna do besides talk on the phone? Because if I'm in your presence,
That ain't happening.
I'm
and then
fucking.
somebody else is all in your face and shit. I'm like,
Especially if you ain't getting good dick at home.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't be my friend.
When you married,
But what I was gonna say realistically, I don't have no bad breakups, and I'm
yeah.
So you know, like if I see somebody that I mess with, it's always good blood. It's a good time for them, and if a good time meaning like they single, I'm single.
Then we
shoot the shit.
We might have a threesome with my,
But I have had bad breakups. Like, is that your fault or the person's fault? Like, I've had people just mad at me because I didn't want to be with them.
Well, how did you entertain it? It's just about how you.
Yeah,
It's
for
just
me, it's me. People didn't know me. Like I don't fall out with friends and none of that. Like we've been a long time, and now we Facebook best friends.
What year was that?
It was after 2008 because that's when I started. So you had to have came in
2013.
Yeah. And you was like, what, 2 years?
Yeah.
And it's just been the same. I'm that person. Like, if you meet me, I feel like, and so especially if a person is blessed enough to have sex with me, he most definitely loving me forever, period.
Right.
That's on
I feel
it.
like
That's on this kitty cat talk.
Yeah.
What? This kitty
I
cat
feel like
talk
I leave an
different.
impression on niggas. Because I have never fucked with a nigga that wouldn't fuck back with me.
But you can't say that either.
Well, all the ones I have wanted,
it's
done brought it back.
If you offer nigga a pussy, he's fucking.
Mm.
So you can't say that. Like I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Cause for us, if they sex is awful, they can't offer us shit. A couple of dollars, and
but I have fucked with a nigga that we couldn't even be around each other. I went and bought weed from that nigga, like, because it wasn't even like I was just buying weed to see him, but
he was in a relationship with the weed man.
The situation shit. But anyway,
was you short? You were short.
No.
You tried it with that one.
I was trying to get some extras.
Yeah. She wants some extra nuggets.
That's a little extra. That's a 3-5. Make it a quarter.
Damn.
I'm just saying. Or half if you feeling frisky.
But yeah, I think too. With the person that I think I feel like gave me the best sex, I wouldn't have sex with them again.
Yeah.
That's done with. But with my freaky bitch, he don't do not disturb. But if something go wrong or something pop up tonight, I can wake him up and just slide him over and just, not let him
I like the motherfuckers.
disturb.
I can call it anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime, like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. They down.
See, my freaky
They
bitch on
coming
punishment.
through. They don't give a fuck.
My freaky bitch on punishment.
You just got one.
You know what? That's what's wrong with you motherfucking Taurus. Talking about you just got one. How many do you need?
You have to balance yourself. It's about balance.
What's
One and one.
Because
the
people,
balance?
you have to realize people are unreliable sometimes. You even have to expect the one from the loyal one that has been there the whole time.
So you say
You
at
have to
2 o'clock
expect
and
that
one say they
person
on
to
their
be
way.
Some type of
Look,
irresponsible.
So 2 of your freaky bitches say they on their way at one time. Which you gonna tell one of them?
Wait. Come at this time.
Ooh, it's a Taurus.
Come at this
You is a motherfucking Taurus.
So you
to
not
the
when the last
core.
time you was in a relationship?
Shit, 2000 motherfucking 6. Like,
Ooh.
I don't do relationships.
14
Why?
years.
I'm allergic to those
15 years.
things
How are you allergic to relationships?
because they sometimes you have to naturally meet someone that you can coexist with.
So you're not
force
against.
yourself.
Yeah, so you're
to
not
be with
against
somebody.
it. You're not against
No, I'm not
relationships.
against. I like relationships. That's what I do. That's
So
why
have you been dealing with anybody for the last 14 years?
Absolutely.
One person?
Absolutely.
For 14 years.
Oh yeah.
As a situationship.
Oh my
For
Clearly,
real.
is that,
No, in real life.
And y'all don't
was
do
that person a part of the threesome?
Yes. And that person is a Gemini. But that person also lives out of state, so we had to really physically get away from each other. Not to be in our separate relationship fucking with each other. We can't help
So
it.
if they was here, you would be fucking with them.
We will be fucking.
Would y'all be
Together.
together?
Not again, probably. No, not again. But we were together like for 4 years. So.
But a Taurus and a Gemini isn't a good mix.
I know.
It's
but we
not,
stuck
'cause
out
y'all-
for 4 years.
But because the sex. You
Yeah,
don't have
that
to
was
tell
the
me.
sex.
The sex.
It was the sex.
This
The-
thing is
like,
hard to get.
If a motherfucker say they a Taurus, I promise you, I'm like this.
She do.
Hey, can I buy you a drink, baby girl?
But Geminis are the fucking worst. They fucking crazy. We go to bed, they go to bed one way and wake up a whole nother motherfucker.
What we
and
want
then look
to
at
do
you
is
and say,
not
what's
be
wrong with
Gemini
you?
bashing up in this motherfucker because you stubborn, lying motherfucker.
I don't lie though.
Quick to
I
live
don't
double
lie.
life.
I chose not to lie.
Quick to live a double
No,
life.
I chose not to lie.
Have you ever lived a double life though?
I didn't know. No.
You the
You
first
been
one.
single.
I never had to. I learned.
But I can
I
respect
treat
you.
relationships delicately because that's why I won't get into. If you don't enter something you're not ready for and play with a motherfucker, you not about to play with me.
Yeah, and you not about to play
You not about
with
to
me.
play with me, so I don't play with you.
See,
So
like,
I
let
don't
me
get
let me
into
comfort
it.
you. Let me comfort you because
I don't get
you
into
went
it.
somewhere. Come back. It's okay.
Yeah.
After 14 years, you don't have relationship feelings or dealings with a motherfucker. That's crazy.
No, there's people who take places of those needs at that time.
Everybody has
I like
a
my
place.
space, and it's not about.
That's true about
I'm
it.
young.
Taurus.
It's not about sharing. I can't. We gonna do that when the time is right.
You know
It's
what?
a treat.
You
You
know,
know what
what?
I'm saying?
I
I'm
know
not
a
gonna
student
disagree
that's
with
almost
you.
40 and get married.
You
That's
know,
what I'm saying.
You know what? I'm not gonna
Right.
disagree with you because everything you saying makes sense. I think Taurus do like to be in a relationship, and
Yeah,
they
we
wish
do.
they could be in a relationship. So the ones that get in a relationship end up being miserable, and those be the ones that turn me into me.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they want to live a double
Yeah.
life, and they want to
Or-
be with multiple people, but they only want to be with me. They want that 14-year
They want that relationship.
Yeah, but they still want to do all the other shit. But then it's me. I'll kill a bitch.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even fuck with nobody kids. Leave me alone.
No.
And y'all stupid shit.
I would kill a bitch. Like,
Yeah. Leave me
don't
alone
live.
with your
It ain't no
stupid
double.
shit.
Because
And-
once you got me, you got me. I know. The one I said this before. The one thing I can say about me is I know that I'm difficult. People that love me, I love them for that.
That's what I
because
tell them.
I know, like
I say
I know
that.
this. So if you get me and you got me, like no other person who has attempted to have me,
Yeah.
don't play with me. Because once you play with me, then you know
That's
why they
it.
say
'Cause I'm not
Gemini's
about
crazy.
I'm not about to play with you, so you shouldn't give me no rebuttal of negativity back.
You keeping it real.
And if I get
And
that,
that's what I
it's
asked
a
for. You
motherfucking
want-
problem.
Well, let me know. In 5 years, you ain't with nobody. Call me.
Yeah.
We can get married.
Yeah.
I'm
Have a
serious.
fucking
But wait, hold on. No, whoa.
Damn.
Not no fucking kids coming out this old
She
food.
said 2 years.
Damn.
Not no
I
old.
need
No.
a baby.
Get you a baby before you get here then.
Okay.
And make sure that motherfucker potty trained when you get here too.
I told her, didn't I? I told her, I was like, before you had a week, I should have had a baby. Like,
Yeah, like because I want something that's up front, and I think that's why it's easy for us to have host stories, because host stories usually start with up front, like, I'm here to fuck, bitch, me too.
so what,
Take
that
your
makes
clothes
experience
off.
better. You know what I'm
It
saying?
do, like, but it would make relationships better if you was
It
upfront.
would. But
Like a
everybody's
person
not
probably
saying
could be in a
that.
relationship with you and respect you for what you're saying, because I feel like if you was in a relationship, you would be upfront with that person.
Hell
but,
yeah.
but at the
But
same
sometimes
time,
that hurt their feelings. That they get mad at
But I
you for that.
respect you for not getting in a relationship.
but
Yeah,
wait a minute, if you were in a relationship
Hell yeah.
and you kept it up front, like, this is what I want to do, I feel like you would respect that
But that was
relationship
me
so
and that
much.
Gemini. That's why we lasted and known each other.
Yeah.
as long as we have.
I need a nigga to be truthful. Like,
That was it.
don't talk me to sleep and then
Yeah,
when you get
tell me
here.
what the fuck your fantasy is.
Yeah.
Tell me you like
Cause I
motherfucking shit
won't.
walking down the street. Cause I'm looking too, bitch. We need you like porn? Let's watch it together. Some jack off before we go to work. Play with you. Play with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Now, one guy, an older guy, got me into porn. I really wasn't into it unless I was trying to learn something new to do.
You with the
but you
porn?
trying to learn? That's a job. They
Girl, that shit
real
is not
bitches can't do that shit.
Right, but some of the tricks I done took and
You need a porn for that? You better use
no,
it.
but I'm just thinking like some stuff I want to do something new with a nigga. Like
I feel
when you
that's
fuck with
what it's
older
for.
niggas, they done been down through there. Shit.
Well, you let them teach you.
Yeah, if you
But I
want
wanna pull
me,
out
if you
the
want me to
shit
do
and
something new, then show me how to do it.
Yeah.
No, if you fucking with a real older nigga, he just wants to please you.
Girl,
What you
that,
doing don't even fucking matter. He
No,
just
that's not true. My old nigga, he be like, come sit on this thing. So I'm just like, and it's not that I had to watch nothing to see that.
Like
It's
they
just like,
always
but
horny.
I think,
Like
but
they
I
always
think, but I think you took that in the wrong way. Maybe the person he was with before you, that was how he pleased her, so he telling you to come sit on it. I agree that the old men be just there to please. Like, the first time, I think I was like 27 and I met a guy and he was like 35. That was the first time I talked to somebody. And I probably do got daddy issues. That's why I never talk to older niggas. So anyway, that nigga used to kiss my ankles.
Yeah.
Like a real kiss. Like
No,
whenever that man
kiss my
touched
back,
me,
like that just.
whenever that man touched me, he used to lick his fingers afterwards. And I used to be sitting there in the whole days like, what it taste like? And that nigga like, you want to taste it? Bitch, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
whoo, shit.
She getting hot.
Woo!
Hot. But yeah.
That's old. That's real old. But yeah, I think an older man is there to please. Because especially when they get a young woman, they looking for excitement.
Yeah.
But now,
Yeah.
but because we're in the younger generation, we're in the young generation, it's not like that. So if I was to get with a guy that was 50, I would still be young to him, even though I'm 9 years younger.
Yeah,
Because I'm still
yeah.
popping. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I don't
Yeah.
think you ever stop popping.
I'm not going to
I'm
stop
not
popping.
gonna
I have
stop
no
popping.
plans for not
Let
popping.
yourself stop.
I'm not letting myself
When is
stop.
the time to stop?
I don't feel. I was just telling somebody
Because
like,
I
I don't
feel
feel
like
like I'm
older
gonna let
women
myself
better
go.
than
I was like, I don't see that.
Why would you? That's all you got is yourself. That's what people need to realize. You invest in yourself. You take care of yourself.
But it's older people that look better than younger people. Like it's people
Because
my age
we're-
that look old and washed up. Like what are
Because
y'all
they need
doing?
to drink water and get sleep.
Yeah.
They doing the hard, heavy drugs.
Stay-
Stay
stay-
up all
No,
night.
they
Stay
need to fuck
hydrated.
more.
Ooh, fuck my-
Fucking because when you
So you
realize,
saying I be sweating?
no, when you realize fucking what people want to call sex, fucking relieves stress,
Man.
and you have a good day at work. You'll want to make more money. You'll want to stay
Everything.
out. You'll want to do a little overtime if the bitch came.
Buddy.
No, if the bitch came and tapped you on the shoulder, you want to do overtime, you would say yeah, which would benefit you because you had a good
I ain't
morning.
had no good sex in a long time.
The white woman know that.
I don't get good
She gonna
sex
suck his dick. Go
regularly
fuck him
enough.
before every morning before he go to work.
That's-
So he have a good day. He gonna come back.
Wait, make his lunch.
Breakfast
Have
hot.
his coffee ready.
And
I love it.
breakfast that he don't even eat. Because he out the door.
And she
But
only
she
gives
gonna
up.
cook it.
I love making it.
That's what white women do that we don't do.
Yep, and then they
So
fuck
if
the
niggas-
middleman.
And they fuck the milkman.
That's how they stay happy.
Yep. That's how both stay happy.
No, not the mailman. They fuck the Amazon guy because they
Yeah, real
younger.
quick, because he in and out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he don't wear no drawers to work.
No.
This tourist in Gemini energy.
No, for real. It's crazy
It's too
because
much. I'm in the middle. It's
people really about that shit though. You know what I'm saying?
I love.
I'm in the middle, y'all, and I just don't know how I feel right now.
What happened?
You feel
Girl, they
What
talking
you
about
say?
white women.
Look, she like what you say. She
Look,
knew it was you, girl.
But you know, white women.
He was saying like when we have good sex.
it's more submissive in the way of thinking financially
Like they
to
cook
make
for their
him
meal,
stay
breakfast,
mentally
lunch, and
stable.
dinner.
Get him
So
what he
she's
wants.
quick to give her man sex.
Yep, and
good
give
sex.
everybody else sex.
Yeah.
They be hoes.
Mm-hmm.
So white women is
And they be taking Xanax.
Yeah, they hoes. Man, I watch so much cheaters. All on there is white women where they man at work. They fucking a piece of God. They'll fuck anybody that bring them.
And he
bring
be like,
them
the
door there.
pizza guy. He
Yup.
had time for me.
That's what she's. You're always at work, but y'all want us to work. But then
No,
once
I'll go to work so my nigga ain't got to be at work all day. I'll bring something
what
to
I'm
the table.
saying is, it'd be unbalanced, and the cheater and the liar will always set you up mentally to think
Mhm.
that it's you should be doing more than the other. You should be doing this.
You're not doing
Somebody
enough,
that love
yeah.
you and respect ain't telling you none of that shit.
Right.
They're telling you, baby, you okay? You need something?
I see
They
you
not
doing
asking
something.
what you cook. Did you eat?
Yeah, did you fucking eat?
That's important. Don't stop asking me what did I
Don't
cook.
say if you hungry, like, cause that leads to what you gonna
Or
cook.
I bought some groceries.
That's leading to what you gonna cook.
Even that, not what you gonna cook, cause bitch, you ain't even brought no groceries in here talking about what I'm gonna cook. Not shit.
Cook that first meal, and then you handle him after you see what he do for the second meal. If he gonna do you in, and if he don't,
So is y'all
he
is
lost.
you
And make the best fucking meal you ever could fucking make, and don't cook it after if he ain't giving you what the fuck you want. That's how you handle that shit.
So to close, because this has been awesome, and I'm excited to turn the camera off and keep talking.
Yeah.
But so it's Saturday. Y'all hooking up with y'all freak bitches tonight?
I
Definitely
actually
take
have
one.
another party. I got a judge at this birthday party tonight. One of the judges. So after this, I'm just gonna shoot over there. And
You getting your freak bitch at that party? You getting
I'm
your
gonna,
freak
hopefully
bitch?
I'll find something there.
Look, ho.
Oh,
Hopefully.
Well, I got a new boo, so
Oh.
like,
oh, okay, new
Who this?
boo. How we find new boos now? Cause I might be in in the market?
Oh, you see her? She's available. If any guy.
I mean, I am single. Let's not
Give
get it
her a
twisted.
go.
I'm single.
She looks awesome in person.
So you got a new boo. You gonna make him your freak bitch tonight?
Yep.
Probably. That's what I'm talking about.
She said that without a blink.
I'm gonna go next and let Kyra close us up because Laura knows she talks too much. I don't have nobody. I don't think I'm gonna be able to hook up with. And that's all I got. Kyra, what you got for us?
Why? Why? You should like somebody. She lying. She kind of lying. She in the back of her mind. She got like 3 lined up.
But this the thing. You could have 3, but it be that one you want. And if you just can't have that one that you know,
No,
goes
that's
such
you.
good places,
That's you. That's you. If it's
I don't
3,
want them other 3.
look. If it's 3, that means they all can touch the place that I need them to touch. So if one falls off, the other one is supposed to.
Yeah, backup plans. That's all I'm saying. Backup plans.
Kyra, what you doing tonight? You getting your freak bitch, or you gonna be the freak bitch?
I'm thinking I might be the freak bitch tonight.
Ain't nothing wrong
It's
with
Saturday.
that.
I'm kid free, so
Okay, sis. Okay, Will. I appreciate you guys for coming.
Thank you.
The editing of this is gonna be awesome.
I hope you do it good.
I always do. I always feel like people always think of something, be like, you know what, I said this day. They text me like, can you make sure I don't say that? So
Oh no!
I'm already thinking
welcome
about
to
what I want you to
everything.
take out.
I probably
head.
was looking like the fool, saying something to fool, keep it. Like,
I want
No,
you to
it's
cut my
all
whole
on record.
story at.
No, but I just appreciate y'all because, you know, people don't never want to talk about this kind of stuff, about being a hoe or treating somebody like a hoe. And this is what happened. This is a part of life. This is the fun part.
Yeah,
There's
it's the
nothing
fun
wrong
part.
with being a hoe because it's just the
I just-
experience.
the
It's
only
not who
thing-
you are.
I try
It's
to
the
say
whole
about that
experience.
word is if you are being a hoe when you're doing something.
Yeah, because
I don't feel like it should be
I
used when you're having sexual experience.
or I feel like you can use it as a sexual term. Because when
Yeah.
you think of hoe, I'm thinking there's no limits when I walk in this bitch. I'm this nigga hoe tonight. There's no limits at that.
It's
You get what I'm
different than
saying?
being a hoe, a
Yeah,
slut, a
but
nasty ass trunk. It's different words for different things.
And-
Because I know a lot of bitches that's just filthy. So, you know what I'm
so,
saying? So you can't say you want
so it's okay to be. It's
My
okay.
nasty different. So what's your nasty?
It's okay to be dirty and nasty.
Yeah.
You never want to be filthy. Is what you're
Yeah.
telling us. Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all got
Exactly.
that. That's
Never be
that's
filthy.
the title of this video.
Never
Don't be filthy. Never
Don't be filthy.
wait. Never be filthy.
Never be filthy.
Never be filthy.
Period.
That's I'm gonna just end this. Hey, and pray that my panties ain't showing because they showing. I'm
This
serious.
was a good video, y'all.
You like that?
We definitely had a good time.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. I love it.
Definitely.
Yes, thank you.
I thought it
You
was a good
definitely
idea.
already. I'm gonna text you, but you already know where I want you to cut my whole story at.